States has the biggest economy and the most powerful economy. It has the most to lose. Yeah, of course, Israel is going to bomb a boat on the coast of Malta and nobody's going to say about it because everybody's Israel controls America. Bro, Israel is America. Haven't you noticed how like every Zionist talking point coalesces around the idea that Israel has a right to exist? Well, that's because it doesn't. It either exist or they don't. And the things that exist don't need a right to. Do you think this lamp has a right to exist? But they have to keep reinforcing this idea of a right to exist, as a state, so that they drill it into your head that there is truly this independent state called Israel. When the fact is, all it is a military outpost masquerading as a country. It's a Western European military franchise in the Middle East. It's a franchise, so it answers to its headquarters, and the headquarters isn't going to give up its most strategically placed franchise unless it becomes too much of a liability. And even then, it's going to do the most to keep as much of the franchise intact. So you won't see American officials condemn Israel or try to dismantle Israel, the military outpost. You'll see them condemn Netanyahu. You'll see them call out Netanyahu's government, as if Netanyahu and his government aren't the product of the policies of the last 100 years. Or as if Netanyahu himself hasn't been frequenting American political circles since the 70s. So you're not getting in trouble for talking about Israel in the United States because Israel controls the United States, but because the United States has a deep vested interest in protecting its prime franchise. And when I say the United States, I mean also Britain and France and Germany. Because the United States has the biggest economy and the most powerful economy, it has the most to lose. Yeah, of course, Israel is going to bomb a boat on the coast of Malta and nobody's going to say about it because everybody's in on it. But make no mistake, Western Europe is still in charge. The United States is still in charge. There are plenty of little moments throughout the history of the relationship between the United States and Israel that remind us of this fact. Like in the 1980s, when Israel wanted to produce their own fighter jet, the Lavi. A fighter jet so fast and so powerful that it would render the F-16 obsolete. So the United States was like, hold up. Wait a minute, let me put my 2 cents. We're not sending you all of this money and support so that you can try and outdo us. Essentially, you don't compete with headquarters. You are a franchise, know your place. Or in 1973, during the Yom Kippur War, when Israel sent for help from America, and Henry Kissinger was like, let them bleed a little. And then made them wait 2 days before any military aid came in. Yeah, they sent a lot of aid, and yeah, they won the war, but, you got to remind people who's boss from time to time. Moral of the story, nothing needs a right to exist. The things that are bent on telling you that they do are hiding something.